Right, so we're redoing this again because god damn it, the fucking microphone wasn't working earlier. I guess this is some adjustments that I'm doing now, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm letting you guys get some time to to tune in, to join in, if you will. But this is an impromptu Q&A for the YouTube channel. I'm live here on the channel. What's up? It's me. It is Steve. May the 4th be with you all, because goddamn, why the fuck would it not? It is Cinco de Mayo weekend, or week, and
The Mayo weekend or week.
there you go. I can hear myself.
The Mayo weekend or week. There you go. I can hear myself.
Good.
The Mayo weekend or week. There you go. I can hear myself.
Goddamn, pal. I can hear myself, guys. What is up? So, like I said before, this is an impromptu Q&A. Fun little fact, guys. I'm literally on barely any sleep right now. I came back from work, my early job, early in the AM. I had to do some errands. And I'm off from my second job for the next couple of days. So literally, like, I'm on a mini vacation, if you will. No pun intended, really. But nonetheless, it is Cinco de Mayo weekend. Later on tonight, I'm actually going to either a bar or at a friend's house to watch Canelo versus Danny Jacobs. So that should be fun too. But guys, you all tuning in, if you have questions for me, this is going to work. In the chat, ask your questions. And then from there, I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. It can be about whatever you want. Pro wrestling questions, combat sports, life, whatever the fuck you want to ask, feel free to. And what's going to keep me up basically is this Game Fuel Mountain Dew amp. It's going to keep me up right now as I'm doing this Q&A for you guys and all that fun stuff. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. Don't be afraid. Ask away, people. Ask away. Because why the hell would you not ask away? I'm just saying, It wasn't working earlier. That was the one that botched earlier, basically.
Working earlier. That was the one that botched earlier, basically.
Good.
Working earlier. That was the one that botched.
What up, Big Mike? Woo! Wacka wacka woo, if you will. But if you have questions, guys, feel free to ask as many questions you'd like. And I welcome what the fuck you guys have to ask. And again, if you guys have not yet gone and check out episode 292, I've lost count at how many episodes we've done already of the Team Hill podcast is available already it's on YouTube right now. I'm still editing the show. Well, actually, not me. The Wrestling Bear is editing the show right now as we speak. And it'll be available on all podcasting platforms. If not tonight, probably by tonight, or if not by tomorrow morning. If you guys listen to the show on iTunes, Stitcher, PodBean, and all that fun stuff. Woo! What is up, Legendary Howard? How are you? Big Mike, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. But like I said before, this is the Q&A. So if you guys have questions for the Q&A, feel free to ask your questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. Again, I'm using the other YouTube, or I guess Google, or what? Not even Google Hangouts. Somewhere. Do people still do Google Hangouts? I don't know. Brandon Brown, woo woo woo. What's up, Brandon? How are you, buddy? How are you, Brandon? But yeah, I can't wait for the fight set tonight. Little predictions if you want. I predict that Canelo Alvarez will win. It's gonna be a tough fight. I think people are sleeping on Danny Jacobs, and people really shouldn't. Danny Jacobs is someone that has overcome a lot of adversity, and he had a lot to prove here in this fight as well. I remember when he fought Triple G a year ago or so, he literally gave Triple G a run for his money. You could have made the argument that, he beat Triple G. But there's that. I remember meeting Danny Jacobs literally the time that myself and my boy Jonathan, we went to the Keith Thurman and Sean Porter fight at the Barclays Center. This was back like 3 years ago. And my friend Jonathan, he covers boxing. So I was literally holding the camera for all the interviews he was doing. And that's where I met Danny Jacobs. He interviewed Danny Jacobs and all that stuff. So It was very cool, very cool. But again, guys, if you have questions, come on, dorks, ask some questions away. Don't be shy. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat here. If you hear it, obviously in the chat. And yeah, this is a Q&A. How this will probably work is every month or so, I'll do a Q&A for the YouTube channel for you guys to, I guess, chime in and give your thoughts and tune in on the chat if you'd like. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. You can also check me out on Instagram, Snapchat, and shit like that at HeelSteven. But again, the podcast should be up later on tonight, or if not by tomorrow morning. The Wrestling Bear, like I said, is working on the podcast. He's editing and all that stuff. So he's one of the hardest working wrestling bears in the wrestling podcasting world, I guess. Big Mike, what is left for Roman Reigns to do on Raw? Honestly, just go after Shane McMahon. When you think about it, right? Shane McMahon, in case you guys don't know, on television, on both Raw and SmackDown, he's involved in the feud. He's now known as Shane Two Feuds. And honestly, I would personally take Shane Two Feuds over Becky Two Belts on any given day. I will take that over Becky Two Belts. And that's that on this. So I think if he does go to Raw, here's the thing about it too. Like if you go on WWE's Twitter, they shut that down. Like, oh, he's not gonna be there. He cannot be. He's on SmackDown Live. Watch him still show up. And again, WWE right now is at a time where the ratings are on an all-time. But we talked about this on the show last night on YouTube, by the way, where we covered a lot of things on that show last night. We covered the whole Leo Rush controversy. We covered AEW trying to be slick until they got caught on their bullshit. And to me, other stuff, including the ratings being low at an all-time low, how things need to change and all that stuff. And again, it's the way to get ratings up, I guess, for them. And they're relying on the hate. This whole Becky, Seth, and Kofi holding on to the belts. Really, it's not really working right now. It's there. It's the smarks are all happy, all the fuck you want. But the reality is, sometimes it's just not. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening. I even have a new chair. God damn you. I have a fucking new chair. So I'm doing this recording right now. I'm fucking happy about that. My cousin gave me his old chair, which works for me. So there's that. No longer me sitting on a steel chair to do these fucking recordings and shit like that. God damn, it feels good to be on a fucking chair. Legendary Howard, have you seen the Von Erich Dark Side of the Ring? Yes, I did. I actually saw it yesterday on the Viceland website. And oh my God, it's sad. And granted, I did hear, again, I've seen all the documentaries on the Von Erichs, whether it's this one. I know WWE did one a couple years ago on World Class Championship Wrestling. And it's just a sad story. I think it was Jim Cornette who said, there's two legacies to the Von Erich families. There's one that, there's this, again, this legendary wrestling family with all these sons that all became great wrestlers and shit like that. And then there's that other legacy where they just have this curse. They had that Von Erich curse, and again, it just brought back all the sad memories about that. I did not know that Kevin Von Erich was living in Hawaii. But overall, though, he looks happy, obviously living in Hawaii. He has two kids, Ross and Marshall Von Erich. I did remember seeing them wrestle on Impact a couple years ago. And I guess they're like the next generation of Von Erichs. But other than that, I mean, it's just very, very sad. It was a sad documentary to see. But nonetheless, I do enjoy what they're doing with Dark Side of the Ring. I did enjoy watching the Bruiser Brody episode. I also enjoyed watching the episode on the Montreal Screwjob, even though we knew about that already. I think more because of the Jim Cornette and Vince Russo back and forth arguments. Also, the fact that apparently Jim Cornette mentioned something that none of us really knew, that he was behind the Montreal Screwjob. Again, depending on who you talk to, really, and who you believe, they'll tell you who's behind the Montreal Screwjob. Also, the Match Made in Heaven. I look forward to seeing the Gino Hernandez that's coming up this Wednesday. So there's that. And again, guys, if you have not checked that out, you go out of your way and watch it. Fun little fact. I remember 3 years ago with myself, Connor, being okay Fabe, and Matt from In the Rope Show, we all went to WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, right? And one of the plans was on that trip that we were all going to go to where the old Sportatorium was located. It's no longer there. I think it's now like a mini plaza or something like that. But a lot of people who went to WrestleMania that weekend 3 years ago drove down to where the Sportatorium was located and shit like that. We were gonna do it, and we never really did. I wish we did. When you think about it, the Sportatorium is part of wrestling history, like MSG is to New York, right, for WWE, how the Carolinas was to the Jim Crockett promotion, right, for NWA, WCW, and all that stuff. It then became Atlanta. The Sportatorium in Texas is basically what it was for World Class Championship Wrestling. And again, if you have not watched it, go watch it. It's sad. It's a very, very sad documentary. I didn't even know that apparently there was a moment where I guess Fritz was gonna kill his son. That being Kevin, the last one that was there. And that was kind of crazy too to think about it, yo. Um, but there's that again. If you haven't watched it, guys, go give it a watch. Big Mike writes here: have WWE lost faith in Becky Two Belts? Yeah, I think they did. And now that they lost faith, in Becky Two Belts, is you know what it is? The party's over. That's basically what it is. The party's over. Yes, it happened. She had the belt. It was great. I was there WrestleMania. I had to sit there for 8 fucking hours and freeze my butt off. It meant like Stadium to see her finally have her moment. It was fine and dandy. But then after that, every single week, I started going to the ring. I am the man. I be RONI and Charlotte Flair WrestleMania every single fucking week. No matter what she's saying, it always ends up to her saying, I overcame the odds. I overcame adversity. I beat about RONI and Charlotte Flair WrestleMania, and Charlotte Flair cannot beat me. I always have her number. I am the man, Becky Lynch. I am Becky Two Belts. I'm the chomp and shit like that. Essentially, she's the female Conor McGregor for WWE. It's basically what she is. And for some people, it works. For some, it doesn't. And for me, it's, meh. To be real with you. Have you ever been to a Raw or SmackDown? Yes. I've been to Raw. It was the Raw after Mania for WrestleMania 32. Myself, Okayfabe, and Matt from In the Rope Show. I attended 2 SmackDowns. In 2016, when they came to Prudential Center, and as well as, I want to say 2017, I think it was, or 2018, when they were also at Prudential Center. So I've been to Raw and SmackDown. It was okay. It was fun to be there, get that out of there, you know what I'm saying? But I did do vlogs for that, so if you have to search them really. Like the Raw one was part of WrestleMania weekend, so it's on a playlist on its own. But the SmackDown ones you have to find on the channel. I did vlogs on them and all that stuff. But it was cool, if you will. The Prudential Center, the best arena in the country. I'm sorry. It's better than TD Garden, better than T-Mobile Arena, better than the Staples Center, better than freaking the Webster Bank Arena in Connecticut, better than what else they have over there? The fucking Hartford Civic Center. It's all about Prudential, baby. The Prudential Center, the Rock. Even though we only have one fucking team in Jersey, which is the fucking Devils, but that's beside the point. Oh, even better than Barclays Center. God damn, pal. God damn. You're talking about fucking arenas and shit. I want my double cheeseburger, extra onion, extra ketchup, motherfucker. Hold the bacon, bitch. No turkey bacon, ain't that shit. Fucking dry as hell. That turkey bacon dry. I want that shit, motherfucker. I'll kick your ass. Like I said on the podcast, like the other day, I was watching a lot of Bruce Pritchard imitating Jim Cornette. And I think it's the most funniest shit in the world when he does all these like impersonations, like whether it's Vince McMahon, goddamn pal, goddamn pal, or whether he's imitating Dusty Rhodes. They're funky like a monkey, baby, funky if you will, Come here, baby, making them dusty words, baby, if you will. Oh, funky like a monkey. Oh, yeah, baby. Hard times, baby. See hard times. Or if not, Jim Cornette. Goddamn, fucking bullshit. I don't even want to be here right now. I want to go home. I don't want to watch no damn Canelo Alvarez and Danny Drake. Fucking bullshit. Two guys punching each other in the face. They won't draw a dime. But yeah. Again, guys, if you have more questions, feel free to send them in. Chime in with your question, dorks. I welcome your questions, guys. I welcome your questions as always. Okay, so
I welcome your questions as always.
there you go.
Okay, so
Early predictions for Money in the Bank. As far as the men's, well, I am doing a video on that, so I really, there's that. But anyway, early predictions for Money in the Bank. A ver, let's see here. Let's see. Vamos a ver. Let's see. Mother Flowers. Let's see. For the men's, I'd say Drew McIntyre. I think Drew has to win it. I think Drew is someone that has been up in there right now. He's been up and down on the card. I felt should have won at WrestleMania. But that being said, I'm gonna go. I think Drew McIntyre wins it. I think Drew wins it, and he goes on to get the briefcase for the men's. As far as the women's go, it's because for a fact there's other women that should have been there to take Dana Brooks' spot, right? But to each their own. That's my opinion. I'm gonna stick with it. If you disagree, that's fine. No one's right, no one's wrong. It's my fucking opinion. That being said, you look at the women's Money in the Bank. You have Natalya. You have who really already been champion before. I don't care about seeing her being champ again. Carmella, who's been doing dance breaks and just shit like that, and she's getting nailed by Corey Graves, whatever. You have Naomi, who was already a former champion on SmackDown Live. The return of Alexa Bliss. I mean, come on. That's their mini Roman Reigns of the women's division behind Charlotte Flair, but that's just around the point. Who else do you have in that match? Mickie James, who's been just stuck in catering, I guess, right? Who else do you have? I know I'm having a fucking brain fart right now on this. Who else on SmackDown Live? Oh, Mandy Rose, who's whatever. She could win it. I don't see why not. I'm probably Bailey. Bailey the Hippo. Bailey the Hippo. That being said, the women's ladder match, I'm gonna say either Mandy Rose or because goddamn, man, the people are complaining on the internet, and WWE loves to listen to the fans, right, guys? I will say fucking Dana Brooke. God damn it. As far as the WWE title match, Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens, you guys know me, I'm a Kevin Owens fan. But again, you want to give Kofi at least one championship title defense on the pay-per-view. I think it's also his first title defense. So you do not want him to lose right away. The Universal title match, pal. Goddamn, pal. Goddamn. I would say between Styles and Rollins, I said it before, I'll say it again. To me, this is a match that they're rushing right now. It should take place at SummerSlam. But I understand too. Hey, SummerSlam is gonna take a while to get here. So that being said, fine. Even though I felt at the same time it should have been Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin should have been in the match. That's my opinion. I'm gonna stick to it. That's around the point, dorks. So I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins by disqualification. But I do think that we're going to see an AJ Styles heel turn on Monday Night Raw with the club. Do you think? Oh, what other matches am I missing here? Give us. Oh yeah, Becky versus Charlotte Flair. I think Becky wins, and Lacey Evans versus Becky. I think Lacey gets the W. I think it's that shock win. Like, oh my god, I didn't see this coming. Oh my god, how's it even possible? It happened. God damn, I'm in shock. I'm lost for words here. God damn, yo. I'm at a loss for fucking words. It fucking happened. How did it take place? I don't fucking know, but it did. I think they're going to go for that. Do you think one of the Money in the Bank winners will cash in the same night? No, I don't think they'll do that. I think they did that before. It's fine, but I think at this point in junction, you gotta be creative with it. You just can't just cash in right there, right there and there. I know Kane did it years ago. I know Alexa Bliss did it. I know Dean Ambrose did that as well. And I'm sorry, John Moxley now, no longer Dean Ambrose. Goddamn pal. So there's that on that as well. I know tomorrow is Impact Wrestling's Code Red. I'm sorry, it's House of Glories with Impact Wrestling, even though Impact Wrestling will claim it to be theirs. Fun fact, guys, I have officially the Impact Plus service, which is their, I guess it's their version of the WWE Network. It's replacing GWN, if you will. So there's that. I have it finally, and I'm gonna use it to watch Code Red, and I'm gonna test out what it's all about. Fun little fact, believe it or not, guy, did you know that that apparently the Impact Plus is cheaper than the WWE Network by $2? So the WWE Network is $9.99. Impact Plus, believe it or not, guys, if you think about it, is $7.99. That's a steal. Not bad, yo. Even though something tells me that they will change up their prices, something tells me that uh the prices will go up eventually. The Dreams from Dreams Instagram. This is what Velveteen Dream posted on Instagram right now. The business is an entertainment company, a publicly traded multi-billion-dollar grossing entertainment company. Three-lettered satirical sport. I understand each of us have made a choice to sacrifice our health for personal gain. Outside of that, stop taking yourself so serious. It's not the carnival anymore. Business is changing. I'm assuming this is towards Leo Rush, but I doubt that. I really, really do. I really doubt that. But like I said before, I'm gonna be doing this once a month here on the channel for the Q&A. So I guess it'll be like this. Man, I thought it was breaking news, but it's not breaking news. I did catch part of Impact as well. Apparently Rob Van Dam is back. I guess he's gonna do a program with Ethan Page. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I would love to see them bring back Team Canada. Believe it or not, you have um, Joseph Alexander. Josh Alexander. You have Ethan Page. You could also put him in there with Petey Williams. And I guess why not with Scott D'Amore? I guess an idea. How much is Honor Club? Good question. I think Honor Club is the same price as WWE Network or $9.99, but it's tiers though. I think it also comes with tiers though. Where with Honor Club, if you're a member of Honor Club, not only do you get, I guess, the shows for the show stream, right, like their house shows and stuff like that, but you also get discounts on merchandise and ticket sales and shit like that. So there's that. Honestly, I don't even have Honor Club. I don't even have it. But I have Impact Plus for like 1 month, right? For the trial and shit. That's sad, right? Goddamn, pal. Goddamn, pal. God damn it, pal. God damn it. But I cannot wait though for Canelo versus Danny Jacobs. It's gonna be a good fight. I think essentially gonna be a very, very good fight. I think also there's UFC fight. There's also a UFC fight as well. I think is Ally Aquenta versus Donald Cerrone. Which I'm gonna watch also before I go watch Canelo. There's that. God damn, there's that, guys. There's that. Cinco de Mayo weekend. Oh yeah, the summer's officially about to be here, guys. Gonna be the summer. Well, I must see everyone and their fucking mother say, "This is gonna be the summer, y'all. This is gonna be the summer." I hear that every fucking time, every single summer. What does that even mean? What? You're gonna be more idiotic? You're gonna do the same shit you did last summer? Nothing's gonna change. You're gonna tell me you're gonna start mowing your lawn more often, you're gonna get a job. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Also, tomorrow we're doing Around the Point. Being that I'm off tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do the show early. We're gonna cover more stuff that we didn't cover on the podcast, if you will. But this whole thing with Roman Reigns, guys, I think it's a work. I think it's a fucking work, guys. I think we're being fucking worked, and you guys don't even realize it right now. Goddamn, Moserot looks ugly as shit with his new gear. Goddamn, pal. Goddamn it. What the fuck? Get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. Ah, damn. LOL. Exactly. Exactly. Match for Double or Nothing. I have no more questions. LOL. You know what? It's the first try. You know, again, I should have thought this out more clearly, but it's an impromptu Q&A, guys. An impromptu Q&A. Again, we're doing this every month as a monthly thing on the channel. How old am I? I'm 28 years old, bro. I'm 28. I don't even look 28. People be like, "Oh man, I thought you were like 18 or 19 or your early 20s." And to that, I say thank you, but no, I'm not. I'm actually 29. I'm 20. I'm 28. I turn 29 next month. I'm about to be fucking 30. God damn, yo. I'm about to be fucking 30. Let that fucking sink in for 1 second. For 1 second. I'm about to be 30 soon. It's funny though, because like it's in the genes though, because my mother, she is 60 years old, but if you were to look at my mom doesn't even look like she's 60. She doesn't look like she's 60. She looks like she's like in her 40s, if you will. My father, who was 65 or 66 now, you're to look at him, doesn't even look like he's in his 60s or in his mid 60s. He looks like he's in his mid 50s or so. So basically, it's a genetic thing. I've been blessed with good genes. I've been blessed with fucking good genes. Here we go. Okay. There you go. Some of the cost stuff that I'm doing. And I turned 29 on June. God damn, yeah. Time is flying by. I'm getting old, guys. I started doing this YouTube thing when I was like in my early 20s. And so now here I am as 28 years old and shit. I'm getting old. God damn it. Everyone's getting old. It's also coming up literally next month, my 10-year, I think in November, didn't get it, but still, I don't know when, but what's coming up as well is my 10th year high school reunion. I got the email a couple days ago if I'm going to attend the event. And here's the thing about it, like I see almost everyone that I went to high school with. I see them all the time. So it's not like, oh my God, you know, I'm missing out or, you know, oh my God, it's been so long. I see these fuckers every fucking day. Granted, I'm not friends with everyone that I went to high school with. What I learned is, and from high school, from all the friends that you've made, you only keep 5 of them close and shit like that, right? And 9 times out of 10, I smoke with them all the time. And that's basically our reunion. Goddamn, pal. But other than that, I'll toss the idea of going to my high school reunion just to see how it is and shit like that. Hey, remember me? Hey, I remember you. This and whatnot. It's funny because every girl that I went to high school with, is either now A, married, 2, you know, fucking have children now and they lost their figures, or 3, you know, they're pregnant, what have you, and their husband or their boyfriends they dumped them and shit, and now they dress their kids like the men that dumped them, basically. So there's that. But nonetheless, let's see what happens with that. Guys, this basically, because no one else sending in questions and stuff like that, I appreciate you guys sending questions, that being Big Mike and Howard. You guys are awesome. You guys kick ass as always. Again, I'm going to try to do this on a monthly base. So I don't know when I'll do this again. I might do another one probably by the end of May, just for the fuck of it. But 9 times out of 10, these Q&As, they'll happen on a monthly basis. But being that I did this for the first time in May, you can't think about it too, right? I've always said I'm gonna do a Q&A. I'm gonna do a Q&A, and I never really go on to do it because again, things happen. It just fucking happens. And who cares? Someone disliked it. Who gives a shit? Who cares at this point in juncture? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That being said, guys, I thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Um, Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that big old thumbs up, pal. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. I know this is a random impromptu. I'm about to go take a shower. I'm about to probably take a little nap. I have a steak in the fridge. I'm gonna cook that steak up. God damn it. And then after that, later on tonight, I'm gonna save one for the hangover. I might, but we'll see. But it's Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs. And then after that, we have the UFC fight later on with Quenta and Danny and Cowboy Cerrone. Tomorrow's Impact Wrestling versus House of Glory Code Red. Let that sink in. There's a possibility on commentary tomorrow for House of Glory versus Impact Wrestling. You'll have JD from New York and Josh Matthews. I could be wrong on that. Let's see what happens. But there's a possibility that'll be the commentary team tomorrow. But we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. And yeah, as always, guys, hate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, y'all, I'm out like Janet Jackson cities. Peace out, dorks.